Reality. This week, episode 128. 2 away from the big Facebook Live, episode 130. And we've got some breaking news, some great news. Huge.
Gonna be huge. Huge.
Concerning the headliner for the Hall of Fame.
The
I know, I was trying to put all the H's together.
Right.
But it's not going to be DDP. It's going to be Kurt Angle.
Huge.
I can't believe it. You
Yes.
think Hall of Fame only, or you think he has a match or two in him?
I think he has a couple matches. He said in the interview that he did with Jonathan Coachman on ESPN that he wasn't planning on retiring. He said hopefully this is not what that means, which I don't think it does mean that.
I think he's in the game too. I think this is a stepping stone. Hall of Fame, be in the next.
In the next game, he's not in the current one, right?
No, but he'll probably be like the Goldberg or the Brock. He'll either have the cover and be in the game, or either be the
downloadable
guy. But yeah, it's a good news. I'm glad for it. A lot of people loved it. The crowds on Raw and SmackDown were chanting "You suck" because they played the music over the arena, which was cool. And when he shows up, hopefully, I know it probably will be for WrestleMania. It'll be at Hall of Fame, but it'll be a great Hall of Fame.
It will be.
And hopefully we'll start getting some names rolling on. I've also heard that Theodore Long may
seen
be
his
part of the
name
Hall of
pop
Fame.
up, which will be cool.
That'll be your manager.
Yes. And of course, DDP was one of the ones that they've talked about. Rick Rude is one of the ones they talked about.
Beth Phoenix.
I don't like it. It's too soon.
Well,
But I think one of the reasons they're doing it is because more than likely, I saw Kurt Angle said something about Stone Cold, but if he can't do it, I can see Edge doing it.
I would like Edge.
And Edge is already going to be there. Beth Phoenix has got to go in, but I think Beth Phoenix is too early. Think about the people like Luna Vachon who haven't gone in yet. Think about, I know these people don't really matter to WWE, but even in that era of the Jumping Bomb Angels and all them, a lot of those people haven't gone in yet, you know? And even Molly Holly, she deserves to go in before Beth Phoenix. They're skipping generations all over the place.
Well, let's just look back to Coco Beware.
I know! Beth Phoenix, yes, but she dominated in a time period where there was nothing but models, and that's it. So, of course she's going to dominate.
Picking the two, Molly or Beth, I would say Molly needs to go before Beth.
Even Victoria should go in before Beth Phoenix.
That's true.
Mickie James should go. She's going to be here for a little while first.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then another one is the tag team Earthquake and Typhoon.
Yes.
Which of course Earthquake won't be there.
No.
So technically, two people passed away would be going in.
And Typhoon is on Fred, right?
Uncle Fred, and he's currently in the hospital.
Yeah, so he may not be there. So that may scratch that one altogether. Maybe another tag team going in. But
which it won't be Demolition.
Won't be
They in that lawsuit.
They will not be in there. We have to put the Moon Dogs in for
the Moon Dogs.
if they're not already in. There's so many tag teams they could pick if they don't put the Disasters in. I saw Mike Rotunda, IRS.
I saw that too. There's a lot of names being thrown
Christian.
around. Which, if that's the case, then Edge will be the one to put Christian in.
Yeah. Who else was on the list here? I know there's a few more they talked about.
I don't know.
There's like 8 of them, I think there was. So. But this year, having Kurt as the headliner will make it great. We'll sell tickets if it hasn't already sold out. Because I think they went on sale yesterday, being Saturday. So.
And of course, that makes sense how they announced Kurt Angle right before the sale date.
Oh yeah.
So smart.
Yeah.
I think they know what they're doing, huh?
Yeah, they've been around a little bit.
And I know we don't have a lot of news tonight, but here's another thing though. I was reading an article of one of the high-up officials for WWE saying that they're currently looking at implementing virtual reality stuff. You know, like the headset thing and all that, you know? They're talking about looking at the virtual reality stuff and seeing how that might work because, you know, they said that the fans won't feel like they're right there in the ring with them. So I don't know if they're going to have virtual reality where you can watch Raw right there in your face, but, you know, Mama taught you not to sit up close to the TV.
Yeah.
And now we're just doing it with right on our eyes.
Yes, I know.
So it don't make no sense.
Makes no sense at all.
But they said that that's something that they feel is less than 5 years away for them.
That's a lot. Yeah, they are. They do a lot of things. Oh, speaking of talking to the network, stuff like that, you know, there's talk of putting another promotion on the network.
I saw they're still talking about TNA.
I know.
Which is weird.
Which is very weird. I didn't want to write on the news this time because it wasn't official. It was just hearsay right now,
Right.
rumors out there, but it would be good. I mean, we got the tournaments here. You throw in promotions that can't hurt you, which is pretty much all of them,
Right.
on there that ain't part of Flow Slam or their own, which is there seems to be a lot more all of a sudden opening up, like the network is.
Really?
A lot of streaming services for wrestling. Yeah, I saw a few more.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Well, the Fight TV app has a lot of the indie, like the lower level indie stuff, and some of the TNA stuff's on the Fight TV app and stuff like that. And then of course you got the Flow Slam now, and
with Evolve and a few other ones, and I guess WWE. So say we'll play your game. We'll just pick up some for our network.
Yeah,
which isn't a bad thing.
It's not.
No,
helps everybody. Of course, New Japan has their own streaming service, and the NWA now has NWA Classics.
That might have been. It might have been the Japan one I saw that was talking about. They're trying to come to America too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're talking about being based out of California.
But
interesting stuff.
Chaos? No, Combat. I can't remember which one it was. It was the only UK one though.
Right.
So
I don't know.
For some good news, Kurt Angle being in the Hall of Fame, to some very bad news. As to Tajiri, suffered a right knee injury at an NXT house show and is currently not cleared. Looking about 6 months out.
And he just got there.
He just got there, yeah. It's not good, yeah. So his little battle with the Brian Kendrick will have to be put on hold.
That's true.
But as soon as he's back, I guess they'll pick it back up. But he ain't got much time left, because like you said earlier, he's got some age on him.
He does.
So
he definitely does.
And again,
speaking of someone with age.
Hold on, but again, with Brian Kendrick and Tajiri, yes, it's a good feud, but it does help. It doesn't
help to the future.
No, it does not.
It's two of the older guys.
Yeah.
But speaking of not helping to the future, hopefully this person will help for the future, as she is paired up with Miss Alexa Bliss and feuding with. Look at that, that's a picture. Feuding with Becky Lynch. So Mickie James has returned to SmackDown Live. Hopefully it won't be awkward with Nikki and John Cena both on the same show. I hope not. I hope we've all moved forward.
We've all moved forward, yeah. That's in the past.
I mean, she's now with Magnus and got a baby and all that, so...
And hopefully this opens the door for Magnus.
I hope so, too.
I know he won't be coming to SmackDown because, not a no name. Right. But we're fit right in NXT.
He really would. But yes, I mean, I'm excited for this Mickie James thing. I wonder if that'll get us... Mickie James versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania, or
could be Elimination Chamber, which they did announce that. Shane announced that.
Yes.
Saying that the Elimination Chamber and the Chamber will be a main event for the World Heavyweight Title. So whoever's the champion going in will have to take on 5.
So there's a detour before WrestleMania.
Yes. But what I don't like is if say a Raw guy wins the Rumble and going to the Universal Title, then where do we pick up the number one contender for WrestleMania, for SmackDown? I would put another Elimination Chamber match at Elimination Chamber for number one contendership.
Either that or they'll have the champion, whoever goes into Elimination Chamber, lose, and so he's automatically number one contender.
Again?
It's not so much fun, right?
No, because you can go AJ Cena. No, that's bad as Brock Goldberg here.
It's true.
What you're trying to say, that's not going to happen. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Don't make no sense.
No. Anything else?
Hey, we're actually in a timely manner today.
It's a slow news week. It was. I mean, we threw in a few things we didn't have on the board.
That's true. All up in the brain here.
But it's a slow news week with the inauguration happening Friday and everything, and all the marching going on. Dolph was even part of the march.
That's a little weird. He was covering the women's march, and he's just trying to get something.
They were everywhere. Yes. Oh, what you brought? Yeah, Dolph. You like his new attitude? You think it's going to go over?
Yes, I do.
You think it's his last run?
Possibly.
Don't they usually? He has to switch back though. Usually, not many people go out his heels. They usually switch over.
Jericho's done it many times, but
that's what I've heard too on the Rumble. So we're going to the sidebar here for a few more minutes.
What?
I saw people were picking Jericho to win the Rumble.
That'd be a little weird.
It would be a little weird.
Yeah, I saw the.
But it would take care of 2 titles unless he drops the United States title before WrestleMania.
Right.
And if Kevin Owens keeps the Universal title, you could have buddies, friends, and bromance.
Right.
Title versus title, you could do that.
Right.
Which would be good. And speaking of titles, there's also news. Now we got more news. I didn't keep up with it. Changing the United States title and Intercontinental title.
Yeah, they're talking changing the actual belts, right?
Yeah.
Woo.
Which makes sense because
everything else is going to the same look. So.
No, not the same. We just need to update a little bit. Which I like. The Intercontinental title, but they say, it's Cody Rhodes brought that in, and Cody Rhodes is gone. Please, let's don't be petty.
Right, but
it doesn't help for people to be petty.
There's a fan-made picture of both of them, and it has the same shape as all the new belts now. The front of it has the same shape, and you have the little where you can screw in your own.
I can understand that.
What you call it, symbols and stuff.
Okay.
And it has the belts the same shape. Everything's the same. But like on the front panel for the U.S. title, it has a little bit of the red, white, and blue in the background, whereas everything else is like red or blue in the background. It's red, white, and blue, but I think it has the WWE symbol too. And then the Intercontinental one, I can't remember exactly what it looks like.
It has a big WWE?
I think it does.
And the red, white, and blue?
I think it does.
How are you going to do that for Intercontinental title, though? Intercontinental don't have any color. It's just Intercontinental. It's the Intercontinental. So
it was like a gold. It was like gold and white still. I think the strap was still white. Like I said, it was fan made, but it was a lot of gold involved in it.
I mean, you can go if you want to go the same shape, that's fine. But you need to keep it where it says United States title, Intercontinental title.
Right.
I mean, that's due. I mean, we've had it for a while, but
I think they're trying to do like all of them have the same shape and the same look and everything, because it probably makes it a lot cheaper for them to have them replicated.
Oh yeah, there's probably a money thing in it, but
yeah, of course.
But you see, Dean was talking about that he didn't like the way that he wanted the title changed. He liked what smelled like the Miz. You're like,
That was the first step. That was them putting in that little teaser there for you.
Where Shane said, we're not changing the title.
So more than likely, probably after WrestleMania, they'll both be different, I would think.
They need to. I mean, unless they're going to look stupid. We don't need to change them. All right, folks, that's all I can think of. You, same way?
Got nothing.
Okay. Well, that's it for part one. Come on back to part two as we finish up the King of the Ring. I have no clue where we're going to go next.
I have not a clue either. We'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah. But we're going to finish up with 2006, 2008, 2010, and 2015. That's all over the place here.
Big gaps.
That's when they started forgetting about the King of the Ring. Like, well, okay, we got nothing. Let's do King of the Ring.
That's true.
But I'm Mike Hogan.
I'm Justin Kyle.
We'll see you in a few clicks right here at Top Rope Reality on the YouTube.